So welcome to practice. It's really good to see you. Let's get ourselves started in a nice seated posture of your choice. And bring yourself to a place of sitting that is comfortable for you. I've got my back to this nice fireplace because it's definitely changed weather. My goodness, chilly, chilly. Getting yourself comfortable and seated, you might want to use some really awesome support systems. Cork bricks are really good because they're strong and sturdy, and foam bricks are awesome because they're so portable and lovely. One of the ways that I like to use my bricks to help my body support a little bit better is, as you can see in this position, they're split apart, and they're also kind of situated in a chevron so that they're pointing towards you like a V. And that just allows, when you sit on them, to have a natural kind of placement for your thighs. So if you're sitting in cross-legged, that's a nice way for you to sit a little bit more easily, and your thighs are held a bit better. So your hips are a little bit higher than your lowered knees and gives your body a sense of support and ease filled. You can sit here a little bit easier. So we're not going to sit for too long, but we'll open up to our practice this way. So welcome to practice, and welcome to a peaceful and ease-filled practice for gratitude. So letting our hands rest on our thighs or wherever you may for your practice. Bring yourself to this practice and bring your whole self here. If you have earbuds, this is a really nice time to make sure that they're in so you can listen to this without distraction. I welcome you to, at your practice for this live with me today, to put your computer on mute so that there's no letting me into your home in any other way than visually. Awesome for privacy. Fabulous. And again, I thank you and appreciate you being here. Letting your hands rest in any way that works for you. You might want to take chin mudra or just let your hands rest. Softening those shoulders, maybe taking them up to the ears first of all, and then relaxing them and letting them settle. Finding your breath to get wide to your ribs. Coming back in. If you place your hands on your lower ribs, noticing as you breathe, your hands move away from each other. As you exhale, your finger pads might move closer. This is a simple technique and strategy to find lower breath breathing. And so just continue to do that, repeating over and over. So build to a nice hand hold where you're going to slip your left hand under and your right palm in. Then let the fingers curl. The hands stay at that middle chest level, heart plate level. Elbows nice and wide, shoulders again settling down. For a moment, squeeze your shoulder blades back and then rest everything again. Again, those sensations of your hands still felt upon your rib cages. Breathe there. You're at home, so if you'd like to breathe out of your mouth and extend the exhale, go ahead. Beautiful. And then I'm going to get you to relax those arms all the way out in a great big T, palms of your hands spread open and wide. Lift those shoulders up and then pull those shoulder blades down the spine, squeezing the shoulders together at the back and relaxing again. Feel the tension spreading from your arms and integrating fingertip through your arms and across your chest, all the way to the other arm and through the past fingertips. Let your gaze move from one hand, maybe the left, across the span of 180 degrees, all the way to the other hand, right. Come back through center neutral, breathing in nice and wide. Lift those arms all the way up, still breathing wide. Good, lift the shoulders and reintegrate them. Then peel those elbows wide. Get the shoulders big and beautiful, like a field goal or cactus. Try to pull those shoulders back as far as possible. And then soften those arms down, just letting the arms hang down. Roll out the wrist. Roll out the elbow, like you're dipping your arms in water. And then sweep those arms up. Big inhale. Let them take a great big circle until the hands find the earth, if they can. Maybe lean back a bit if you need to. Pull the heart space open to the sky above you. Extend all the way, open the face to the sky. And then roll the spine forward. Walk those hands forward. Let your body peel forward, rounding your spine. This is called flexion. And one more time. Lengthen the spine, pressing into those arms and pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Now round the spine and push the middle spine away. And then lengthen the spine, pull the shoulders away from the ears. Press away the middle back from the earth, rounding, and then lift yourself back up. Roll the shoulders, roll the elbows, roll the wrists. Turn the neck slowly from side to side, and then drag the chin across, very slow. One more time. Good. One right hand goes to the earth. Lean over. Good. And come up and off. Release your feet behind you, coming up onto hands and knees, and peeling yourself into a nice side body stretch from your shins, lifting your body out and open to a T. Interlace those hands, press the arms up, pull the arms back out. Hands are going to open to an interlaced position behind you. Let the heart stay nice and high. One more time, that right hand finding the earth, and spread out that left leg, getting a nice side body stretch. If this is needing to help, take that brick, bring the earth up to your hand. Good. If you need a little more help, bring the forearm down to the brick. Beautiful. So many variations. Draw that gorgeous left leg in, sweep those arms out, holding the elbows. Reach those arms up, interlacing. Inhale, bring the shoulders down. Integrate those hands back to interlacing behind your back. Reach the heart up high to the sky. Good. Cross those legs again. Take those beautiful bricks back behind you. And come back to a seated posture. Left hand to the earth, seated side fold. Good. Let that arm sweep and come a little bit further. We're going to just press ourselves back into that left shin. Right leg's going to go long. Reach into a nice side body bend. Opening up the right side of the body to the sky. Now, if you use some support and love with that brick for the other side, try it on this side. Good. Again, that variation of the forearm down, helping out. Give your body a nice big roundedness with the arm. And then bring those legs behind you, completing that circle, reaching those arms up nice and tall, catching the elbows the opposite direction. Good. Taking the balls of the feet under behind you into sprinter arches. If you're getting a side view from me, they're looking this way now. Beautiful. Peeling those elbows back as if the elbows could touch each other. Then let those hands come behind. Interlace and pull those arms down. Lift the heart space up. You're going to take these bricks in front of you. Good. Reach those knees back behind you. Let the forearms come onto the bricks. And reach your chest down, opening up just a little bit. You let the tops of the feet come down and rest. Reach those arms out in front of you. Allow yourself to let the bricks come down and giving yourself a little bit of aid. Your hands are going to come on your bricks as you come into your all fours or tabletop. Round your spine. Extend and lengthen your spine. Flex and round your spine. And lengthen your spine. And now see what it feels like off center. Take one hand on the earth, one hand stays on the brick, giving some difference to sides of your body. And replace the hand that didn't have the brick. Now feels that difference. Beautiful. I'd like you to keep the bricks there, and we're going to exchange our body and warm up the rest of our body in a new way. Sit yourself back. Bring your body onto its back body. The feet can simply rest on those bricks and bring your body down. Allowing your spine to rest. Press the lower back into the earth. Reach those arms up nice and tall. Take the shoulders off the floor. Pull them back. The shoulders off the floor. Pull them back and out. Let the arms try to find the earth through the forearm. And then bring them down. Peel and rotate those backs of hands to the floor. And then from that cactus position, bring the palms to the floor. Awesome. Sweep those arms in a great big circle until they find the T position. Roll the head to the left arm. Slowly peel the head to the right arm. Just massaging the back of the skull, letting it land softly. Beautiful. Bring the head back to neutral. I'd like you to take the right knee into the chest. Lengthen the left leg. Exchange. Left knee in, right leg long. Kindly exchange. Kindly exchange. And this time, what I'd like you to do is allow yourself, use your feet, pick up one brick, place that brick between the thighs, and you'll do so in this long length between your thighs, and squeeze that brick between your thighs. Allow yourself to give yourself a little hug. Be careful with where that brick goes. And then let both knees draw down towards the left side. Reach your arms out like a T. Peel the left arm all the way over until the left arm matches over the right and goes beyond. And then draw that right hand over the left until you come back out into a T. Pressing your head into the earth, squeezing the brick, draw the knees through center midline all the way over to the right, and the legs drop down to the earth on the right. Peel that left arm in a semicircle all the way to match the left hand to the right over top the left hand drapes. And then unwind that left arm back into a T. Press the head, pull the legs back to center. Peel the legs up nice and tall. Reach those arms up nice and tall. Bend the knees. Allow the legs to come back just to touch the ground. Reach that brick right back down and place it, helping with your hand and your foot, so that your feet are on each brick. Allowing yourself to feel neutralized with your feet at the same size. Press yourself up into a bridge, getting a little help with the bricks. Let the arms float up and over top, really helping your body feel open in the front, powerful and strong in the back. Let your hands take each opposite elbow, and then very gently let your head go side to side. Peel the spine back down. Bring the hands to the knees. Draw the hands up to the knees. If you need a little help, hold the back of the head with one hand and come back down. Peel the arms overhead. Draw the spine up off the ground. Roll the body back down. Peel the hands back to the knees. And slowly, maybe using the other hand to help the head come back up. You're pressing the ribs down and the lower back into the earth. Come on back down. Beautiful. Reach the hands over the head. Peel the body up off the earth. Good. Come on back down. Allow your body to take the feet off the bricks. Feel the difference of peeling up off the floor now. And coming back down. Hands to the legs. Rolling up. Rolling down. Allow yourself to lengthen one leg over the brick and then the other. This is going to be how you're going to end the whole practice at the end of the day. Good. From here, in a long body, see if you can lift. Pressing the feet away, little lake bed with a little help. Interlace the fingers. Open, open, open. Reach. Breathe in wide. And then exhale. Turn the hands, press the heels. One more time. Point, inhale. Exhale. So as you point, you take the palm of the hands away from the head. You lift the body because you're using the bricks. And you feel what it feels like to come to center in your whole body. As you exhale, palm of the hands come back to the head, body comes down to the ground, and you press the heels away, pushing the back of the calves into the brick. Exhale, next, coming into a little seed, and let everything drop into the earth. Beautiful. For a little bit of activation, I'd like you to take your foot, moving one brick out of the way, take your foot around one brick and allow yourself to exchange the brick overhead. Get it long. Bring the knees into your chest. Hold brick in your feet. And then get long again. Knees can be bent as much as you need to exchange the brick and get long. Just warming up our body, being really grateful that we can do something like this. Exchange. 2 more times. There's 1. Here's the full set of 2. Pressing your lower back down the whole time. Gently in the back of your head the whole time. And then bring that down. Let the shins come parallel. Pull the forearms into the earth, making sure that brick's out of the way. Lift yourself up, maybe into a bow or a goat. Take those hands behind you. Take one foot down and then the other. Allow those hands to come here, and if you need help, you can use those bricks right in front of you. Coming into a nice deep squat. You can also take that brick and have those bottoms, on the brick for a deep squat, and one in front. So we're going to start to do a little bit of work in inversion and then get ourselves prepared and ready to do a lot of work using our brick. If you don't have one, that's okay. Just do it without. So from here, what I'd like to see you do is allow your forehead to come and touch the brick gently. It's very gentle. If you need to, you can even keep a hand on it. Letting yourself just get low. Notice how much of a bend I have in my legs. So there's actually a little bit of work. Beautiful. From here, reach back, letting that one leg come over, and you're bowing your head to the brick. This brick could even be out of the way now. And I'm going to step my foot forward, get bent, and take my forehead to touch the brick. Very grateful. Releasing back with the other leg, knee down, bowing my head to the brick. letting things relax. Stepping forward, taking 2 bricks on top of each other. So I've put one on the bottom and crossed the other on top like a beautiful resting point, and then my hands can come on the bottom brick, and I'm just folding forward. Letting things be really easy and joyful, filled with gratitude to be in this moment. I can come up here and rise to halfway lift, extending the length of my spine, drawing my shoulders back, getting lots of help here. From here, I can take my one forearm on the brick, bend the leg of the arm that's on the brick, reach the other arm up nice and tall. Beautiful. Bring that opposite arm on the brick. Exchange into a bend and the forearm. Bring the other arm up. It's very gentle hold here because it's pretty unstable. So it's just a very gentle support. And then bring both hands onto that bottom brick. Rising up to halfway lift, a nice long sinewy spine. There's nothing flat about your back, so teachers watch that cue. And then one more time, a little float down, hands where they may. Good. And then I'm going to take those bricks down to the earth. Nice and flat, step out into a tall plank or from knees, okay? Beautiful. I'm going to lower myself to the earth now. And I'm going to come into a little sphinx. Beautiful. Of course, you could take that variation of cobra or up dog. And of course, you can come to child posture, or you could come into down dog. If you want a little help and a little raising your vibration here, put those bricks underneath your hands. And down dog, that just alleviates a nice amount of stress and pressure. Good. Step that right foot forward. Let that back foot come down to the earth. We're going to reach the left arm forward. And then we're going to rotate it all the way back. And reach it forward. Lift the back heel. And warm up the ankle. Understanding work and preparation for transitions. Good. And then bring the knee to the ground. Lifting our body into 90-90, giving support and sweetness to our hips. Good. If you want a little bit of additional weight there, you can lift the arm up nice and tall. If you want addition and building resistance in your practice, lift both bricks up. Bring them up further. A lot more work. Beautiful. And bring it back down. Stepping that back foot forward to the front. Again, those bricks can help you in halfway lifting, luscious spine, and forward folding. Stepping the opposite foot back. Bring that foot down. Raising the one arm forward. And then back. Okay, and what you can do here too is bring that brick all the way back if you wanted. Lots of work there on that shoulder. And then you can pivot that foot and you can lift the bricks up and make this work. Ton of work to bring those bricks out far away from your core when you do the work. Stepping that back foot forward, rising to a halfway lift, exchanging those bricks to their highest height. If you need a little bit more love, stacking those bricks in that strong cross, allowing yourself to pour forward. Letting the head touch is very good to your nervous system, those connections. Good, and then coming into that nice tall plank if you'd like. Again, that moderator. Pressing back into child's posture, really good for your underarms and shoulder blades here. And again, let's rise up into our downward facing dog. If you have the brick underneath your hand, you can stay with it or you can take them out, your choice. Let's stay here for 3 more nice, relaxing breaths. Slight bend in your knee, shoulders wide, expanding down your spine. You might envision how the veins of a feather move in a V pattern down the length of the supportive cord. I'd like you to step your feet to your hands now, please. Come up to that halfway lift. And fold back forward. Rise all the way on an exhale, hands high. Inhale, and bring your hands back to your heart center. We got a lot of fluffy grass right here. One more time, inhale. Let's do a little something I really like. Exhale those hands behind your back. Take those hands in an interlaced position. The heels of your hands do not have to be together. They can be apart. You have space in your shoulder with space in the heels of your hands. Lift your heart space open to the sky and allow yourself to pour forward. Let those hands start to also pour away from your body. And again, micro bend or more in your knees. It's okay. Lower belly to those thighs. Just keep pouring. Hands are going to come to your thighs. Rise to your halfway lift. And then descend to your version of longer legs. Bend your knees, sitting back into a chair-like posture. Keep your torso as close to your thigh as possible and reach your arms forward. Then take your hands to your heart and lift your chest up and away from your thighs, but keep that lower belly close to your thighs. Good, build your body here. And then exhale, lift up nice and tall, extending and lengthening. When you're ready, inhale the hands nice and high. Maybe lift a little elevation and take those hands back to your heart. Good. We're going to try that one more time. It's really good to keep warming. Such a nice gratitude flow. Inhale. Exhale, exalted standing mountain. Big inhale here. Pour forward. Release. Come to the legs, rise. Really extend that lengthening. Pour again forward, exhale. Rise, and if you need to, use the bricks. Pour forward. Bend. Reach out, seeing how grounded you are. Now look with your vision, fully present, gratitude filled. Exhale, rise, elevating. Inhale, really lift. Come back to this presence. Good, from here, bend the knees. Sweep back the right foot. And come into your warrior one. Lengthen the front leg. And come back into warrior one a little deeper. Good. Lengthen your front leg. And come back into your warrior one. Now take those hands and hug your front leg. Take the bricks if you'd like Don't need to do this. Hold them comfortably and come back into your warrior one. A little bit of resistance. Bring those arms under, and even with the bricks, hug your front leg. Reach those arms up one more time. Good. Bring those bricks back down. Lengthen the front leg. Maybe swivel your hips a little bit. Come into the front knee. And allow yourself to open up to warrior two. Take that back arm and just take a little bit of unwinding until it comes to a nice lift. Good. And then maybe you'd like to work just with that back arm with a brick. That's doozy. Put that back down. And maybe you'd like to work with just the front arm with a brick. And put that down. Step out into a nice tall plank. You can hover the leg if you'd like. You can bring the knees down if you'd like. Allow yourself to pour forward into your lowered plank. Raise the Sphinx to Cobra. Beautiful. Up dog if you'd like, all three if you want. Press back to child's posture. Take a breath, take a moment. Again, use the bricks if you'd like or not. And come on and take a couple of breaths in downwards facing dog, bricks or not. I like them, I'm gonna use them today. Whole hand in the brick. And while we're here, I want to practice one little thing with you. Come into this high plank, high push-up plank, and use your feet and see what it feels like to have your elbow over your wrist proper and push forward of it. Okay? Elbow over wrist proper and push forward of it. Good. So, allowing those feet through sprinter's arches to gather the sense of movement that we'll need in lowering further. Perfect. Back to your downwards facing dog. Excellent. We're going to be working on the opposite foot forward. So right foot forward between the brick. Excellent. Back foot's going to land. And you're going to rise yourself up. You can take your hands to your knees maybe and lift up. Drawing into your version of warrior one. Come to the back foot and come back down. Come to the front foot and come back down. Just a little different. Awakening to our feet arches. Relax your feet. Stop gripping the earth for your life. Good. And then take these bricks and see what it feels like to have both bricks come up. Beautiful. Let them come back down. And you're going to exchange yourself into warrior two. Fabulous. We're going to start off with that brick in the back hand. First of all, hold the brick in the back hand. It's pretty hefty. We need to do resistance training, especially as we age. This is what almost 51 looks like. Good. Put that down. Let's try that front arm. Beautiful. You can hold whichever way works good for your working wrist. Whichever way works good. You do it. Awesome. Beautiful. And allow those bricks to come back down. Step out to your version of a nice tall plank. It's okay to allow that leg to hover. Allow yourself to come down. Sphinx Cobra or that full up dog, your choice. And then come back into child's or to down dog. And taking what works for your body. Deep breath in. Lovely long breath out. So with all the added addition of using the bricks today, lift your heels, come to the right, by the way. Good. Now put that one brick in the middle of your mat, put your right hand on it. So just it's gonna lift you. Extend yourself into a side plank. And yeah, you can step forward with your left foot so you feel a little bit more stable. Reach up nice and tall. Good, I wanna try a couple variations here. Okay, so this is our first one. Good, excellent. Come back down into this right hand is still forward, but a plank. Okay, and then I want you to take your right knee down. Then keep that right hand on the brick just so you feel this variation too. And it's really important to keep your elbow over your wrist. So don't be behind, keep your elbow over your wrist and then adjust your knee. Good, awesome. Okay, so here's another variation that we could do. And from here, and this is why elbow is really important to come over the wrist, press into your left foot to lift your right leg in front of you. Here's another way that we can do this. Okay, because this is how we get that lift over top. This is how we get the cross. This is how we get the holding of the leg and doing all these crazy things, okay? It's how we start to do things like this by lifting that leg out right here. And it starts with the elbow over the wrist, right here, which started here, okay? Which actually also began right here. Perfect, bring the hand down and say, thank you, brick. Put that brick to the side, come into a child's posture. Turn the palms of the hands up, just feed out a new understanding to those lower arm muscles. And in fact, take those lower arms like this, reach back into a nice plank. If that's not cool for you, put your knees down. You can even come into a sphinx with your arms, palms up. And in fact, now reach those elbows forward. Tuck your head and touch the back of your shoulder blades. Maybe look forward like you're a little kid watching cartoons. And then kick your heels to your bum. Put those forearms down. Press into your knees. Press into your heels, looking back to your feet into a little dolphin. Bring your knees down. Let's try dolphin from a brick. So put your bricks down. Put the length of your forearm with your wrists coming off and your elbows not on your brick. Okay. Look back and try this elevated dolphin. Your hands should be supportive, very gently. You could play piano, air piano almost. And this should help you start to understand your dolphin a little bit better and your shoulders a little bit better and your head can move and there's space. Super good stuff. And bring yourself back down. Fabulous. Enjoy a nice child's posture for a few moments. All right, reach those arms out in front. Honey, place the hands on the bricks. Lift the face up nice and tall. Guide your body up and back, downwards facing dog. You're gonna see the back of me for just a moment, but that's okay. Move the one brick off. Let that other centered brick come to the middle. We're going to release back and allow your body to turn. Your left elbow over your left wrist. Your right foot stepping forward. Reach your right hand up nice and high to the sky. So a side variation of plank. Awesome. And then you're going to bring that fantastic left knee down, right leg long. Remember, align so that the elbow's over the wrist. Reach out first of all, and then over. And lots of times I see people's ribs just totally pop and they lose their body. Try to keep that rib into the pocket of the pelvis so you can really see it here. So keep that body concentrated. Foundation is all through this leg. Perfect. From this position, it's using the planting of this strong right leg and reach out that left leg in front. This is how we can cross. This is how we can sweep and swing and bring that left leg in front. How we can end up doing a whole bunch of other things from here, getting into some funky work. Okay, so this is how it starts right here. That elbow is over the wrist. Perfect. Bring that knee back down. Take reprieve. It all starts here. Bring the hand down. Move the brick out of the way. Let's bring ourselves into knees side by side. Kind of sit down. If you need support, this is where you put the brick in between the heels. Widen the knees. And sit yourself in hero's posture with a little aided support. That's where it is. Lift those arms up nice and tall. Take a tap from the nape of the neck, bowing the chin just slightly, and then press the back of the head into the middle forearm. Good. Sweeten those hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Exalt your seated hero. Let the left arm come up the nape of the back. The right hand to the nape of the neck. See if the fingers can find themselves. And allow those arms to find some flexibility towards each other and supporting some shoulder support. All the work we did with the bricks has also been very supple to your shoulders. Bring the hands down the body. Release the arms right back up again. Soften the right hand to the nape of the neck. The left hand, the nape of the spine. See if the fingers can find each other. They may not be the exact same, but we work towards it. Release those arms down the body. Sweeten those arms back up nice and high to the sky. Bring the hands back down the center. And one more time today, roll those arms out in front. Peel the fingers towards each other, rolling the arms back down. And when they come back around, take the back of the hands. And then see if they can lift up through the elbow. Find the fingers pointing towards each other. And then lift the fingers to roll in towards each other and up the back. As the elbows come down the sides of the body, the hands fold into each other as though you're doing prayer up the spine. Keep the ribs low and soft and long towards the hip bones in front of you. Good. Let your body soften as best as you can, working on our hands that are overworked on our computers. And having had the strength of the brick in our hands, it's important to be good to the health of our wrists. Beautiful. Allow the hands to very gently dissipate down your body. Let them come onto your legs and then roll them gently all the way through the air. Good. Bring them back and soften them open. I am grateful I am calm. I am connected. I have faith in that which I cannot see. I hope that's your mantra today. I have faith in that which I cannot see. That's gratitude. I have faith in that which I cannot see. We're in times of rain right now, and the rain brings us so much, right? The rain and the sunshine and the time. I have faith in that which I cannot see. Such a beautiful concept in gratitude. Oh. Let's just take a moment for further gratitude personally. Our little 45-minute class is coming to an end, so bring yourself now to a comforted position with those bricks out in front. Perfect. Allow your feet to come onto the bricks. Nuzzle yourself and drizzle down into a settling, this perpetual becoming. Pour your arms nice and wide and open. And this time, without any kind of brick, bring one knee followed by the other into the chest. Let both knees drape over to the left side. I'm going to encourage you to pour your arms open like a T. You may look to the left, or you may nudge and nourish your head to look over to the right. Bend at your right elbow, drape your arm to your body, and then hug your knees into your chest, coming back to center. Suspend your arms and legs to the sky, roll out wrists and ankles, hug your knees back into your chest, exhale. Inhale, take a full body lengthening. Legs will be supported somewhat by those beautiful bricks placed underneath your knees. Let it out loud, long exhale or a hum. One more time, and a leg at a time. Bring the knees into your chest, but this time wrap those wrists underneath your knees. And then split the legs so the torso is exposed. Let the soles of feet go high to the sky parallel, and come into a little posture we know as happy baby. Exchange the hands the inside arch of the foot. Extend and lengthen the legs into a laying straddle. Support the back of your spine, gently being nourished closer to the earth, or just falling with weights as you extend your body into its version of gentle knee bend, micro bend, or more. Further straddle or less, your choice. For your straddle, laying down. And then draw those knees together. Let both knees drop over to the right side. Let them land, and then extend your arms long like a T. And I'm going to encourage you to let your whole head land over to the left. As best as you can, the ear coming as close to the earth as possible, so that you can heavy to the earth. Let the movement be inspired by the movement of the left arm to cross back into your body. And then give that permission of those legs coming into the chest to roll your body back to neutral. Suspend the arms and legs in the air. Roll things out through elbows, wrists, ankles, and knees until those feet plant onto those bricks. Release your body into a bridge with the arms overhead, making sure those ribs don't pop out. They pull towards your kneecaps. From this position, if it's for your practice and you'd like to, it's a really nice place with your feet up on bricks to get your hands in a better placement. You don't have to go up into wheel at all. You could. There's a real beautiful placement with your feet higher to go up into bridge, right? Go up into bridge here, feet on bricks. It's a nice placement to go higher. It's easier on your wrists. Helps you to understand the use of your feet much better. Especially if you have shoulder issues. But it's just really great placement for those hands. You have some leverage. Let those hands come under. Open your shoulders in bridge. Because you have leverage, you might be able to get those hands under. Remember, don't pop your ribs. Bring them in. Massage your body a little bit side to side. And then unwind. Massage your shoulders side to side because you've got your feet in leverage. Unwind. Bring the knees in. Good. And then this is really neat. Just move the bricks out a little bit and let your feet mimic the chevron of the brick with your heel. Knees leaning into each other. Two knees becoming one. Knee mountain. Arms coming like wide cactus. And as this further unfolds for you, this might be a great place for you to remain and stay. I'm going to encourage you from here to pour yourself into Shavasana, the final resting posture. Just release those bricks out in front so that your calf can be supported and elevated. And this is an assisted Shavasana with your brick. Let the arms pour down to your sides. There's so many other things that you can have access to. Blankets, eye pillows, weighted cushions, so many lovely things that are access to. And a great company to do so is Half Moon. They're so fabulous. They're Canadian. Product is amazing. Good humans. Good beings. So stay here. Stay in this. Stay in your golden, this presence in your essence. Exhale a little longer. Give permission for your body to enjoy all the touch points with earth. And as you exhale, let earth rise into you with a little more comfort and care, compassion, this connection in the unity of your commune to the nature of your nature. Breathe and let be. The breath comes in and you let be. The breath comes in and let be. Come in, let be. In, let be. In, let be. Let be. Let be. 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 Take a nice big breath in. Take a long, glorious exhale out. You're invited to take a stretch, to move in ways that invigorate and embrace joy bubbles to come to your surface. Put on a gorgeous smile of your choice. Do anything left to awaken your body to this beautiful presence of now. And in the next few moments, roll to your favorite side. Allow your body to choose its essence of joy and rise up into a seating posture, and we'll close practice together. Amazing. Thank you for this time together today. Thank you for a practice of deep gratitude and having some fun with Brit. That was amazing. Thank you for today. Your practice is complete, but your day is about to begin in joy and gratitude. Thank you for this time. Namaste. Ow, ow.